the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from Atlanta. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they come up first and 10 now from the 33.
A play fake. Now Penix.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Darnell Mooney,
66 yards.
and the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. On production meeting last night, we talked about when will the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown to open drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now it's gone. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Here we go on 4th. Goff.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's Goff.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the Falcons' 15-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Here's Goff. It's caught.
And the Lions are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Goff now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
They wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
They are going for it. Penix. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Looking to throw Penix.
Sets up the screen to Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll throw with Penix.
Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 5. And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
Play action. Here's Penix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Penix working out of the gun here. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Koo now for the point after. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Falcons 14. Bradley Pinion set to
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, Charles, they were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think we ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Goff now looking to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Off to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
If he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by H2H.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. This pass is caught by London.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
In motion goes McLeod. They'll go play action here with Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
That is caught at the 7.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought I'd make it rich.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Lions 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Following
off.
the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that one, Barry. I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
1st down.
the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 10. First down, Detroit.
Goff. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second and 2. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Lions first down.
Out of the gun. Gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
Rolling to his left. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the two-point try.
Falcons 27. Lions 15.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Now gone.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
First down, Detroit.
Goff now looks to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Jalen Walker
In there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now it's gone. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls in.
He's got him in, complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. This is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line.
17 yards. And the Lions.
One last throw here for Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we